We're back.
We're the Face TV guys. Who are you? Who do you think they are, James?
People of the internet.
What do you think they want?
To watch Counter-Strike. With reasonable behavior from DDK.
I guess this makes sense. A lot of things are starting to make sense all of a sudden.
Oh, look, we have flanks. Seen a lot of flanks this week in knife rounds. Very dirty indeed. Polly going for the flank. Teams haven't realized yet because they're all honest competitors. And funny thing about these flanks is that it can leave you at a man disadvantage, which can be very costly. I think Polly went for the left, right, but he was not in the right position and he failed.
Oh my god.
Just stand and wait. Just stand and wait.
I concede. I abstain.
I enjoyed that. That was fun. So, Existence starting on the CT side. Do you think this matters much to LGB, considering obviously both teams probably want to start on the CT side?
Well, LGB are so super comfortable with T sides that the interesting thing is that earlier, you know, would have expected LGB with their propensity for executes on some maps like Cash. They don't really throw in a lot of executes on Mirage. I mean, I guess it depends on the team they're playing against and the situation, of course, as it always does. But the only executes we really saw from them earlier was like a very standard A execute, but it was like a delayed one, which is quite cool actually to see. Because, you know, it looks like a standard round, then they all kind of like rush back into T-spawn, and then boom, hit up the execute in a delayed fashion. So if a team like tries to pre-prepare and thinks, okay, this team is probably going to do an A execute in this round, because some rounds it's much more likely than others. If you're a good in-game leader, I think you can read the climate, realize when that's likely. It wouldn't work in that situation, because you would like commit the players close to the T-slope, for example. But then, because it's a really delayed one, you can't keep them there into the mid-round timing, because that's just too risky most of the time. So I did like that approach from LGB earlier on. But yeah, I expect if Existence gets some good economy and we see Kairi on the AWP, I think FlipiN plays B if I'm not mistaken. We'll have to see. Or I think is it Moose and Barney? I think Moose and Barney plays B. I guess we'll see. It's been a while, James, since I saw these guys.
All right, so we'll have to see what LGB have to offer on the T side as well. If they can ruin the CT economy, they can make bad things happen. So good people, Dan.
You think they're good people?
Well, they're CTs, they're supposed to be, but you know.
They're blowing up.
It's all defense.
They're trying to protect weapons, James. Weapons used for destructive purposes.
Yeah.
The terrorists are the real heroes here. They're trying to destroy the weapons.
It's Greenpeace, Dan.
They're like, guys.
Allegedly. Don't sue us.
Less weapons.
Okay, so Sukatron has crashed, and we are not live. It's a false start. The ref's got a black flag or something.
They're all asking for help. Help! Help! Help!
This is fun.
The bot is not responding. The bot is like, shut up. It would be great if you could like code some attitude into the bot. That'd be amazing. The bot is like, you are lame. Your demands are unreasonable. Please step back now.
Sit down.
Okay, so we're gonna have the live. I'm gonna be into the pistol. Will Existence go with the A retake, or are they gonna go with that newer play? We get 2 CTs in connector because you're afraid of the B fake into the A, the underpass push into the A take. That is in the metagame quite often right now, especially in CIS. We've seen it quite a lot now. So, you know, none of these teams are CIS teams. But yeah, it's going to be the A retake, standard A retake here from Existence.
Mason managed to find enough of a grab to get a free headshot kill. More LGB players in the mid area, however. Frags coming into short, and all of a sudden, Existence have been torn. There's LGB just put the hand through the chest and ripped out the heart. Only 2 Existence players remaining. Going to be at a man disadvantage. Advanced positions for LGB as well, considering the CT area, etc. Mid and connect and jungle will be where the CTs are coming from. The flank has been taken out. RUBINO falling, and we are left with PRB and Polly versus FlipiN and Musambani. Gonna go for double peek, getting tagged. Existence do have a kit in tow. What a snap from Musambani, and he's gonna find the defuse with FlipiN just here to admire the scenery.
Yeah, that was pretty. Reminds me of myself, James, just this Musambani guy, killing people with USPs and piss around.
Yes, we did have a game on Faces earlier, where Dan found himself another USPS ace.
That's all I can do. It's as close as this game gets to Quake, James. Piss around with a USP. We're going to have the save from LGB, of course, looking for that AK buy-up in the following round. And Existence. Interestingly, they've bought weapons that don't necessarily consider that heavily, because the MP9s are going to be somewhat useless, I would say, against the AKs on the next round.
Oh!
Hello! That wasn't very pleasant, James.
What a nice angle there from Musambani. Comes in to save a teammate as well in the connector area. This man, just a hero.
That was pretty clean, actually. Pretty clean indeed. It's going to be PRB left alive. He's going to go down, so now we can get into the real Counter-Strikes, into the real round, where we'll actually see the buy from LGB and what they have, what intentions they have for Existence. Who, again, they got 2 MP9s and a FAMAS still, so the MP9s could be a bit of a leak here. So they are actually going to drop one of them. That's good. But I mean, buying the MP9 in the first place wasn't all that cost efficient. So, they really need to win this round now because they spent a lot of cash.
Ruthless aggression coming in from the CTs. 2 people coming up mid. They're going to peek with 3 after losing 1. There's going to be 2 frags. That trade's going to be favourable, but they've got nobody watching underpass, and they've been completely wiped out here. Only FlipiN left versus 3. What a massive, veritable disaster here for Existence. One mistake made, completely capitalized on by LGB.
Yeah, I was going to say they should consider going back for the AWP right now because I think that's what they're doing.
FlipiN's left with an MP9, Dan, versus 3 AKs.
I think they planted it for short, actually. Oh, no, it's not planted for short. But if they'd done that, they could have saved the AWP, got the AWP onto the short plant. However, it's going to be FlipiN with the MP9. What's going to happen here? jkaem, can he get the AWP in time? Oh, jkaem. Oh, no. Can't pick up the AWP. That's a shame. But Existence will have enough here for a...
holes in the attack.
For a bit of a buy.
I think losing that player just... oh, man, so costly.
Yeah, it looks so good as well, yeah. It really did look so good. Some teams, when they do that, they actually do smoke off underpass.
Your Fnatic normally have a player just holding the angle there.
Yes, you're right, yeah.
Which is sensible. Mistakes were made.
Lives
Mistakes were punished. Lives were lost. And more lives being lost here. We'll see if Mason can get any frags with this Mag 7, but they're so far away that I think he's probably going to have to try a desperation save. But against 5 LGB players, easier said than done, as I do believe they are going to look for these remaining CTs. Hunters on, they are exiting the B bomb site quite aggressively. 1 player spotted, and look at the swarm. Only safe place for Existence is a slope at the moment. Misses the shot, and that's going to be a complete cleanup there for LGB. This could have gone so differently for Existence, but LGB right back in the game straight away.
Yeah, and again, like if we look at the cash game, the situation there was I mean, I feel like they should have won cash if they just could have gotten their economy going on the CT side, but they didn't play against a single eco round of LGB, but they still had 7 rounds in there. It really tells you a lot. But ooh, wow, they get a good couple engagements here as the push just comes up. They just want to run and gun straight on into that bomb site, but Existence here. They've got 3 players ready to receive them, and they hit the shots, and this time it's going to be 3 players against 1, and Existence might just be able to claim an advantage back very quickly here. But they do need to get the AWP in tow very fast, but maybe this no time to discuss AWPs because we do have a potential clutch coming in for jkaem. He needs to get that bomb. He's got a minute to do it, so there is time on his hands to play with.
Fast rounds and fast frags in either direction, but we'll see if Jake can clutch for his team. Again, with that last frag, you saw him instantly looking for the trade fragger. Now he's going to be in the same situation once again, but it's going to be even more places to be paranoid of as he tries to pick up the bomb here. Could be Palace, could be a slope, could be CT, could be in shadow as well. So they've allowed him to pick up the bomb for free, and he may go for a CT plant, although maybe he needs to check CT first.
Oh,
he's going to go all the way to B.
That's smart. I like him. I like him to actually go for that one, and because as you say, like he really doesn't know where they can be on the A side. He knows that they must be around there somewhere, and so by doing this, he's going to actually be able to have a potentially good position as well. Is he going to go car? Okay, he can't really peek here because as soon as he does, he's a dead man. He's got nowhere to fall back to. This is a very, very, very dangerous position to be in. But let's see if he can pull it off. In they come now, FlipiN and Michelsen Barney. Smoking down, forces out the peak, and they are looking for it. So, a bit anticlimactic there, but the bomb does go down at least for LGB.
Another round in the bag for Existence, righting the ship, looking a bit Titanic. But they're afloat for now. Weapons being upgraded as well. So, early days here. 2 rounds on the board for LGB so far. They're going to keep up the pressure on the CT economy with the Spy. You can see what's left in the kitty for the CT side.
Someone please give me some, Kairi an AWP.
So,
please.
Going for the play with an MP7 here on Sucatron. And he is going to be playing in CT slope, so the player with arguably the longest range is going to have the worst gun in that situation. Second being flipping over towards B. So Michelsen Barney getting the first frag through the smoke onto Polly on short. Bomb headed towards A. So LGB may be wanting to tease a B push. And Sucatron in trouble now. But this is a good cleanup so far from Existence. Only PRB remaining, and they haven't lost a single player, the Spaniards.
And what PRB is holding right now, do you know what that is, James?
It's a gun.
It's property of Kairi. That's what it is. This whole Fasimov. Oh, he's going to spot. He's going to be fixated on this position now. He's actually going to pick up the kill. There goes the flash, the frag. The AWP will be picked up, and it will be handed to its rightful owner. Now, with the AWP setup going in for Existence, we'll get to see what kind of plays they make with it. Will he be a static AWPer? We saw lots of movement on overpass. Lots of edges to be gained here. And this is, again, what we didn't see on Cash. We never saw a real setup consistently rolling through on Existence. We never saw the ecos being pushed onto LGB. So this is their chance to have like a comfortable CT half. But the push is coming in fast here to the B apartments into that B bomb site.
So they're going to try and force away the van position with the Molotov. And flashes coming in all over the place. The short smoke is not coming out fast enough. One frag from Michelsen Barney. Mason going to kill the flanker. And see Michelsen Barney getting another one. Can he stop the plant? No, plant goes down. Only one to find now. That is Mystic, and he's picked up an M4. But he's got 3 people to contend with. Won't win the first duel. That's going to be another round in the bag for Existence. AWP will get picked up. Surviving with 3 players. So that's not too shabby at all. LGB get the plant. We'll see if they continue the pressure.
So how many is that Existence have won in a row now? It is 3 in a row, so this next one's going to be 2,900. That's LGB will win on if they lose. So 2,900 bucks here. So that means even if they don't get a bomb down, they're going to have a buy. Is what this means. And we're in a situation where if they do get the bomb down, then they're going to have an even stronger buy. AWPs can come into play. So generally speaking, LGB are in an okay spot economically in this round, as long as they get some damage done. But here we go. We've got Kairi moving in from short. Now can he put a thorn in the side of LGB here?
3 players for LGB, and there's the first one going down. Last round, Polly tried to push the smoke. This time he goes around it. Both times he dies. 2 players left in the mid area for LGB. Got Michelsen Barney in there somewhere. Not exactly sure where. Kairi moving to more passive positions, getting another frag. And, the nade going to finish off PRB. And this is what we're talking about. Kairi and FlipiN, if they keep putting in these performances, then it's going to be very, very difficult for LGB. We're not out of this yet, though. Going to take down 2 very fast frags in the mid area. And going to quickly push towards the A bomb site. With Kairi so deep in B, he can't mount an offense from short in time.
Yeah, and Sucatron going to do the same thing, the smart thing, and actually fall back to CT to move in with his mates. And that's a great crossfire there. And we're going to see that only 2 kills were made, no bomb was planted. So that's actually pretty much the best that Existence could have hoped to achieve in that round. And it's going to create a spot where LGB can buy again. And to be honest, they should buy. There it is. And the thing is that there's not a huge amount of grenades, no Molotovs. They do have a lot of smokes, so they can go for a delayed execute if they want to do that. But again, they're challenging into Kairi here, and I think that is, without any smokes to cover, definitely asking for trouble.
Yeah, they're trying everything to take control of mid at the moment, and you know, just getting repeated failures. Kairi standing on that piece of wood to get the peak spot from underpass there. These AWPers know their angles. PRB finally finishing him off with a headshot.
Very nice. Good risk to take. Comes out huge this time. But still, we got FlipiN alive. We got Michelsen shutting down the Palace play as well, so far at least. So x6tence with another controlled round. Oh, gotta be careful here. Gonna be facing, but does get back to safety. Michelsen not gonna go down just yet, and will hold the safe position towards Shadow. His teammates are gonna come in, cover the angles. He's got all the info for his comrades, so should be no problem now for x6tence to clean this one up. Ruben spraying wildly now as he's stuck behind smoke. Nothing you can do from this position. It's only a matter of time until he dies, James, just like all of us.
Wow. That was slightly morbid, Dan.
It's inevitable, James.
RUBINO trying to do what he can, but the Scythe is closing in on him from behind. The Scepter is real. The Scepter's name is Michelsen, and he has struck. Yeah, 5-round lead for x6tence.
Really good kills there. He got 3 just holding down the close range areas. They could never really breach in. And that's something that can actually save you the round sometimes when you get those the chaos around middle. Sometimes you can get the A players a little bit distracted trying to help out, and you know you get the picks, maybe a pick there as well. Even if it doesn't go so badly for you, the openings are created towards A. But Michelsen was actually able to handle 2 players at once, and that's what made the difference.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of nades. But Kairi's still alive and hasn't been touched. Going for the first frag, got to miss it. The CZ coming out, and he's not going to get the frag. Look at all the trades. What the hell's going on? Everyone's dead. Apart from Polly on the LGB side. Going to take down one more player, trying to get the spray through triple. These rounds are so fast. The war of attrition is real, Dan, and x6tence are on the winning side.
Yeah, they are starting to build up loads of cash. And Kairi's still on the AWP. It's actually funny that we mention him so often. He's only got 5 kills, James. It's actually amazing that Mirage you are putting in the biggest amount of damage kills.
5 important kills.
But yeah, the kills that he's actually picked up have been very important in the spots that he's
They're
been
the best kills ever, Dan.
But
is Michelsen going to be flashed by a teammate, or is he just going to hold the angle?
But yeah, Michelsen and Mirage, they are the respective A, B players, putting in amazing performances just on the holes. And those strong defensive, consistent plays have really been working out. We've got the push in for LGB here. They've got a player they're trying to move into connector at the same time as moving in up slope and Palace. Can they get the frags? Ruben with a nice entry onto Sucatron as we go into a 3 versus 4. Favor for LGB here on the players and on the positioning. But they need to get the bomb towards that bomb site. Still looking better and better here, but they are getting weaker and weaker. But it's just Kairi left alive, and he's got 5 kills here. He needs to make it 8 if he's going to save this round. And Smoke is going to completely cripple his opportunity to get any long range picks. Goes in with the CZ. Chacón's like, I'm not having any of this. Go back to the depths from whence you came.
Right, so this round should be the one that limits the money left on the x6tence coffers. Or in the coffers. So you can see Sucatron with 1 lonely flashbang. And they've got 2 kits rather than the 3 we often saw on Overpass. So you can see the limitations. The money being stretched here.
4 players
for
here.
x6tence.
On A. Like just
4-man
pushing.
stack. Look at the aggression. And there's RUBINO holding the angle there. Not sure if he's being engaged yet. The spray down again onto Polly. Going to put him down to 41 HP. But it's Mystic on in an advanced position towards B bomb site. So FlipiN has to be careful here. Making a lot of noise as well. Nice flash. He's seen the player. And he's not going to... He is going to get the frag.
Wow. This is such a weird round.
I thought he was dead, but it must have been through the wall.
Surreal and bizarre occurrences in this round. We saw that 4-man stack there, a single hold down from FlipiN towards the B apps area. Now the bomb is making its way through underpass, so still a possible round here for LGB. But PRB making its way through the apps. Didn't pick up a couple kills here. We could see a very interesting situation for Polly, who's carrying the bomb and he's near connector now. Slowly clearing angles, looking for a way in. Using the timer on the clock, but 30 seconds now remain, and x6tence have the great search. Michelsen is going to be able to spot out the T-spawn and T-slope area. And they still are wondering, where the hell is the bomb at the moment? They have not seen it. It's making its way through connector. Mason's going to find it, and he's going to deal with it excellently. So 9-3 the score now, as x6tence have a really strong CT half, James. And it's not what we expected.
Yeah, that was a bit dangerous for them, actually. They were looking like they were doing a full rotation out of the A bomb site there. Fortunately, the last player managed to catch the planter. Otherwise, there could have been some bonus money for LGB, and look at what LGB are left with. 2 AKs, a scout, and the 2 Tech 9s here on their force. So, start the proceedings by trying to pressure. Are we going to see a fast short push? It looks like it's going to be that, with RUBINO trying to hold down the connector area. The smoke comes in, gets a nice snap onto Mason as well. So, what can LGB do with this? Shock and awe is the order of the day, and now they've got full control of mid. They can go to B or a different site. That flash coming in, and again, I think they've team flashed themselves, and they had to run away, which may have just saved the Musan Barney there.
Almost getting ahead of the flash there for a quick kill, but he won't pull it off, and now LGB claim the A bomb site. Easy frag there onto 6tron. And this might prevent x6tence from that double-digit scoreline, potentially, as he's left alive. He's going to get tagged down by the scout. That should be the end of him. So another round claimed by LGB. 9 already for x6tence. Do you think they can pull us to an 11 here? Because their money is actually kind of bad, but they're going to go for the buy. LGB need to pick this one up to get the 9-6.
I think x6tence might be in a situation where they need to show some extra aggression like they did with the 4-man stack onto A, because they're quite limited in supplies. If you look at their nades, got a miss it going for an early frag here. Going to find it and survive with 3 digits of life. But survive he will, and leave x6tence at a severe disadvantage with a minute and a half on the clock to play with. Aggressive positions from the CTs in mid, but that smoke's going to give the gap to RUBINO to allow him to find a frag. And now x6tence are in real trouble. FlipiN with all of an UMP gets the jump on RUBINO, no pun intended. That will allow him to upgrade while he tries to man his defense of the B-bomb site. He's seen people in apps. Gets another spray down. That's the bomb as well. His teammates can rotate 3 versus 3. And Kairi's going to come in just in time to take down Polly. Mason's going to spot the player on short as well. So this is all falling apart for LGB, Dan.
Yeah, they're catching them off guard, and it's now that original player. Who got the first pick that goes down. And that's crazy. That's amazing stuff there from the play on short. That's what really made it work. And then the kill onto the guy in B apps with the AK, and then we had Kairi coming in on the distracted player who's super afraid of the guy on short with the AK. Really cool stuff here from x6tence, and they have a very dominant showing in this first half. Now, LGB just putting together all that they can with the money that they have. Quick underpass play into middle, looking for that connector occupation. And we just had a clearance of T-slope here from the CTs as well.
They're going to get caught on the way out. That is a complete disaster. The bomb is in T-spawn as well, so it can easily rotate to either direction. But they're going to need players to go and pick it up. Only 3 LGB players left now. Scout 2 AKs, and they're trying to force the issue through connector into the A bomb site. So much aggression from these Norwegians, but their locations are known, and x6tence are holding the angles.
They have a very key position, or kind of. They're not actually inside connector. They kind of could take it if they want. I think they were just in there though. But yeah, connectors are a really, really important spot. And but they don't have any grenades to work with, and they're going to reface into mid, into a very disadvantageous angle. And PRB will pick up the AK, but he needs to get the crazy frag here onto Musan Barney. He will not pick it up, and now Musan Barney can just keep on toying with them. And he's going to go for the frag, and now it's on jkaem. They weren't holding connector. jkaem's got to take down everyone. Picks up the first kill. Got 3 more players left to be concerned with, and 25 seconds left to play for that plant. And here it is. Should see the spray here through the smoke potentially, but no, Supertron just going to find his time, and that will be the round 1. And the first half, 11-4. LGB faltering on the T side, and perhaps uncharacteristic of them. And we also didn't see Kairi going huge with the AWP. It was actually Mason and Musan Barney with really solid A and B just rifle play.
Good to see you can rely on multiple players on the x6tence side. And now, LGB have been doing fairly well in the pistol rounds. This is obviously going to be a very important one indeed. They could definitely catch up pretty damn quickly if they can capture this first round of the second half, but we'll have to wait and see if they can do just that. Look at the kills there. jkaem double anyone else on his team. And again, those 2 players showing up for x6tence far and above the rest of their team as well. So, LGB need to hold here, otherwise Existence may have a lead that they cannot recover from. And now we may see a shorts play towards B, as it looks like a B split coming in. But look at the aggression. Polly wants to know what the hell's going on. This man needs answers, and he's going to go and get a headshot straight onto Kairi. The range from jkaem as well is going to shut down the B bomb site, and this is another good pistol round from LGB.
Everyone's dead already. What is going on right now? It was 1 in 20 seconds, but there was no rush to a site. That's insane. That is actually nuts.
The bomb is early mid. Everyone's dead.
Yeah, 20 seconds, everyone dies in mid. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's been one of the strong points for LGB in this match, is that they've won a lot of pistol rounds, and very convincingly as well.
It's not over though. We've got the Tech 9 armor in play with a few flashes, a smoke grenade that was just tossed. I guess that's probably going to be for CPL. Now we'll have to see if Existence can pull out something with these Tech 9s. You never ever know. Got to be careful. First player spotted there. He's going to fall back. Very smart. Play the ranges. Spray down comes in from P90, but nothing is found. And what are Existence going to go with here? Oh, the defrag found on DRB. Looking for the follow-up. Won't pick it up, but it's a 2-on-3 now. Make that a 1-on-3. FlipiN moving in. The bomb is down. Needs to get the first frag on the first player. I have no idea how that connected, but that's the Tech 9 for you. That's a crazy spread. And he will be able to pick up the M4 here. So this round is alive right now.
Look at the gun difference. He has the M4 versus the P90 and the Mag 7. So things are changing up here. Still a minute on the clock.
jkaem's heard him now though. He's just running. Oh, is he gonna fake it?
Oh wow, this is next level, Dan. This is next level.
Oh, that's very, very awesome. The thing is, he can't know that jkaem is there, but he might have a good idea though, because the bomb first he's in mid, and secondly, a death cam of a teammate might have told him that that's a very likely location.
Yeah, bear this in mind, guys. If you are running in T spawn as a CT flanking and T's are in mid, they can hear you, and vice versa.
And he's going to spot the player. He was also spotted. Out goes the grenade. No damage done onto FlipiN as he looks for the second player. He's eliminated the position of one. Goes to play, and it's P90 that will do it, and he will swap out for that M4. So good damage done though. You have to give it to Existence. They did put the hurt on there, and they can afford a couple P250s now if they really want to go for that. But otherwise, we'll probably see a very fast suicide run from Existence. If they don't go for P250s, I mean, there's not really any hope that you can do anything, so you just want to go and die and see if you can get a plant. So they're going to go for the quick play onto A, which honestly is a lot easier than mid sometimes. Sorry, B. Because B, you're going for the apartments, make a lot of noise, you get spotted. But here we can see that you can get fast onto the bomb site and go for the fast plant. All the players now jumping down with the Glocks. Didn't pick up any frags. They will actually take down Mysticals on the bomb site. Oh my goodness, great jump burst shot there from FlipiN. Able to take the player down by the stairs. He doesn't get the bomb though. Could have been a bomb plant, but they actually got 2 frags. That's actually really impressive.
Okay, so it's buy time. Time to go shopping. Get all the toys. Still a 4-round lead intact for Existence, but LGB on the favoured side, although historically they do say that their T sides are their stronger side. Let's see if Existence can exploit their weaknesses, or if LGB will hold strong with this newer lineup. Again, they've gone for crazy aggression, and Existence maybe looking away for potential flashbangs. There are 3 of them there. One's gone down so far. Going to have to deal with a crossfire now. A second one's gone down. Still a 2v1 situation in mid, and they could lose a 3rd player. So Chacón taking down jkaem. So a bit of a trade coming in there as Existence tries to force the issue towards B, but it's not working out for them. The UMP is coming in, making coin at the same time as well. FlipiN wants to do what he can, but the longer he waits, the more CTs are going to swarm on his position. He does have the bomb. He has been seen as well. Looking the wrong way. So many angles to cover. Going to get taken down by Mystic. Chacón makes himself known, taking Polly in mid. Minutes on the clock. The bomb firmly in position of LGB, but they are not going to rest on their laurels. They are hunting for this final player.
One more frag from Chacón, and it's not too bad. There it is. Gets the next frag. And finish him off, but they killed 3 players. So 3 players, 2 players, 3 players, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to have the rebuy here. It's going to cost around 5k for each of these guys. Yeah, around about that. So again, keeping them honest with the money, and that's really, really important. So it's only Mystic who's got cash left to play with. The rest of his team are actually on eco if they were to lose this round, but that's unlikely to happen. Again, you want to get the bomb down and a couple kills in this kind of a spot. That's the ideal, but I think they settled with their bomb down. This time they've got a few more weapons to work with than last time as well.
Right, so FlipiN, did he see the player on connector stairs? Because I'm pretty sure he got seen. These Tech 9s have done so much work, and it continues here. Rubino's got a bit of a gap to play with. There's one player down, trying to find a second. Not sure if he saw the player in the smoke. Doesn't look like he did, but there are lots of LGB players there. Going to try and get the spray down through the smoke. Indeed, they will. 4 versus 2. Bomb down in the middle of the site. Lots of work for FlipiN to do. There's one frag for him. Again, maybe he can get a few more. No, he's going to get shot straight in the head. jkaem surviving with all of 5 HP, and the gap is closed to 2.
Yeah, the sickest thing there was actually PRB. Just barely taking the bomb planter down with probably like half a second left before it actually finished planting. That difference is actually kind of massive, because we would have seen a lot more cash here for Existence, whereby, of course, you know, they would have a guaranteed buy even if they weren't getting the bomb down hit in this round. So after losing this potentially,
I like the flash through the smoke there onto A slope, just in case someone's going for some early aggression, a fast pick. Nice little touch there. Thorough by the LGB side. However, as you can see, Existence get the first frag, and the second. FlipiN survives with 9 HP and gets the hell out of Palace.
Okay, so all Existence have to do now is go together and hit a site. That's all they have to do together. They can all go up slope as 5 players. Like, they can go anywhere as 5 players. If they're just playing a trade game effectively at this point, there should be no way that they can lose a round. And that's kind of the philosophy. And you can see that they've done this. They're like, okay, guys, let's just play together. They're moving as 3 and as 2, and they should be in a very good stead to win this round now. Gonna have the smoke off on connector player, super safe. Get the smoke over top towards short as well. And let's see if RUBINO can put some damage in. Spot the first player there. We have jkaem on the bomb side as well, so they could actually mount some kind of a defense here. Here it is, first frag there goes to Sucatron. As we have jkaem undiscovered so far, moving into the planter, gets discovered eventually and in the nick of time by Sucatron, leaving PRB alone to contemplate and to try to save.
Silence has given him away. Trades coming in straight away from Musa and Barney. So many situations where that silence is just a little bit too long and exposes one's position. So Existence get another round on the board here. And LGB going to be on the eco. You can see PRB with considerably more money than his teammates has spent a bit of cash as well. Going to buy down to be around the average of his teammates. Get the scouts as well. Seems to favour the scouts here on these eco rounds on the CT side. Will be the second side, at least. Existence with the full buy. They've got the Molotovs to clear out the area as well. In fact, FlipiN somehow picks up an incendiary. Pop flash comes in, but Mystic cannot find the frag. Only spots one player down there, so maybe they're over towards the B bomb site. And Sucatron, I can only imagine, is timed out as he's sitting there dead. You see Polly hungry to pick up the weapon, but he's going to be challenged by 2 players. He will fall. And again, there's nobody in the B bomb site here for LGB. But Existence needs to find that information. They're currently heading towards T spawn, where they will be challenged and spotted. That's all the information the CTs need. They have aggressive positions on B and mid. One rotating into different directions now. Potentially headed towards B. You can see RUBINO very close indeed. He's going to have a duel there while FlipiN applies more pressure to the A bomb site.
RUBINO got discovered. Promptly eliminated. And it's just FlipiN on the A bomb site left to lock in the remainder of LGB. And I wonder if they will be able to get any frags here. The bomb is soon to be planted. So Existence will go 13 rounds to the 9 here. If we get a quick check on the money, very quick. Okay, so we've got around 2 to 3k there for LGB, and I think this is what their second round loss. What that's
It will be an AK for the CTs. There are 2 players dead for the Spanish side, so maybe they can locate another gun to upgrade that scout. Nice tag, and they really have to be careful there.
1 HP. Nice.
Scout. I used to love the scout, Dan. I really did.
I still love the scout.
I preferred it in older versions of Counter-Strike. To the abomination it is now. So, that's another AK. So, I don't know what you think of that, considering the position of the scout and chasing it down one by one and giving the CTs an AK as opposed to a scout.
Considering that it's useless in the following round, it's kind of weird. because they will know that LGB would have a bye going into the next round anyway. So, I would never ever want, like, I don't think it would ever be smart to keep the scout into this round if you can afford a better weapon, because they're in a spot where they need to win rounds, not play economically. They need to win the rounds. That's what this comes down to at this point, because Existence are 3 away from making it happen. Nice little jump up there by Mystic. He'll pick up the kill onto FlipiN, and he's close on the slope as well. Now with Existence towards B, LGB are potentially going to have a good setup into this. You can see them defensively here. There's 2 players. They've given up mid. They've given up shorts. So they just are waiting for a push now.
I don't know if the purpose was to bait by shooting those plants to encourage a peek or something, but he basically baited his teammate who got killed because he was shooting the plants. That's why Mystic peeks. And yeah, there we go. Mystic just exposing the top third of his body compared to his teammate who's just standing there completely exposed. Not a good start to the half. I have to apologise to Dan. And the bomb is just heading quite ahead of its teammates towards the B bomb site. Look at these picks from Existence. That was beautiful by Sucatron. Planting for shorts as well, of which they have control. Mystic looking to argue that point, and indeed, there is the beginning of it. So, 3 versus 3. CT's looking to retake. We'll have to see if Existence can hold.
Here, but it will be the first peak that goes the way of Mystic. And RUBINO looks to get the better of this duel as well. He does finish off the last player, Mason. Now, he's been huge in this Mirage match so far. And he's going to go for the flash over the top here. RUBINO is going to have to shoot around. Oh, but he gets the shot. But does he have time to do it? I think he's just barely got enough time here. It's going to be close, but he's got it. There we go. And he's if he'd been alive there for an extra second, then that would be game, pretty much. Because LGB, they wouldn't be able to buy James. They would be on eco. Existence would basically, they would basically win from there. So pretty important.
The short player who was holding for Existence just kind of walked strafed out. And it was unfortunate timing for him, but it was a really easy kill for the LGB players, just coming out so slow like that rather than just going for the fast peak. But there we go. 3 rounds still is the lead for the Spanish side as they look to take this 2-1. LGB again looking for a 2-1 of their own, but the picks coming in again for Existence, and they'll just play straight off those picks and charge the B bomb site. The short player has been flashed, been spotted by Mason, an easy tag, and looking for more frags, but now RUBINO trying to mount an offense, but it's 4 versus 2. The trades are going all the way of Existence here.
Such an explosive round. You would never have expected it, but it's going to happen. You can see that LGB are really surprised by this, caught them off guard, and now it's going to have to be an insane clutch. Both players in shop. In fact, they're going back here for the save, it would seem. They want to keep these weapons alive, but Moose and Barney has other ideas. In comes execution, and Mystic will fall. Now RUBINO's been spotted in this spawn. He'll get eliminated too, and they save nothing into this round. Existence on 14, LGB on 10, and LGB have nothing left in the bank.
Who were we watching yesterday on this map, on the B bomb site, where on the CT side, they were throwing smokes into the apartments from the other side of the bomb site completely safely?
Guardian.
Because if you look at that, and then you look at this,
Guardian.
Well, you've got straight picks, multiple rounds, round after round after round.
Yeah.
We need a change, Dan.
Yeah, there's also like that 3-on-3 you're talking about for Existence, where they just straight up peaks come in. Indeed.
Heal the world, Dan. Make it a better place.
Oh, it's a good place for LGB at the moment. The Norwegians are not welcome, it would seem, on the Mirage here today. The Spaniards are coming out on top. So the remainder get cleaned up. LGB, they've actually delayed the bomb plant ever so slightly, but
that's a bit sloppy.
This round should go to Existence. They should be on the match points. One of the last players, and indeed, we're gonna get our fast forward through time and space.
Do you remember that series, Flash Forward? It sucked. Match point here for Existence, and LGB are in the death throes. All pistols here. A few flashbangs. Again, it's another situation where there's all helmets, no defuse kits.
Indeed.
It's all quiet on the Norwegian front.
Existence waiting for pushes all over the place. They've got the man in B-Apps looking for a push. They've got a guy defensive on mid looking for the push. They've got a guy on slope and Palace all looking for the push. After losing Mason, that's all they can really do, using the clock to their advantage. Of course, we could see here from our overview that they want to avoid the B-bomb site. I think that's safe to say. However, it's going to be Sucatron. We'll find the frag towards slope, and the rotation has to come in. I think they would have spotted the bomb. Moose and Barney picking up the frag on RUBINO, and it looks like it is Nye James, the victorious Spaniards, marching into the bomb plant of that A site. They just have that extra couple kills to go, and they will make it happen here. jkaem to take down Moose and Barney, so things get a little bit complex now, as he will pick up the AK-47, but he's only got 7 points of health. Oh no!
Boom!
That is so gutting there for jkaem. Doesn't even get a chance to go for the retake here and help Polly. 16-10. FlipiN will end it. x6tence in the third map will take down LGB. And wow, I don't know. We haven't seen x6tence. We haven't seen the Spanish team for ages, have we? It's been a long time since we saw them play. I think since the last Star Series, like the earlier stages of it, I think that's months ago. But it's great to see them back. They're looking stronger than ever too. So,
and I have to say, it was fun to watch the ruthless aggression coming out from LGB. Just like animals, there was so much aggression, so many fast plays. Maybe too much aggression on the CT side. Again, those fast picks towards B multiple times probably cost them their match there. But it was a great match to watch, and congratulations to x6tence who moved forward in Star Series.
Absolutely. And guys, if you are enjoying Counter-Strike action, we have plenty more coming your way. We, of course, have some North American matches. We've got Brain Dead versus Nylum, and that will be in
an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Okay, so, guys, we'll take a, well, we'll see you in an hour and a half, I guess, for Brain Dead and Nylum. So stay tuned for that. Follow the channel, and we shall see you later.